A's Extra.
Welcome back to the Anglers Extra pregame show, getting ready for Game 16 of the Cape League season. The month of July begins as Chatham hosts Cotuit at Veterans Field. It's time for the Manager's Show. I'm Jake Klein with the Chatham manager, Dennis Cook. Dennis, the month of June in the books in the Cape League, first, half a month or so. How would you evaluate the first couple of weeks?
I think we started out poor and got better every day, and I still think we are on an upward trajectory.
Another late lead lost yesterday at Yarmouth. Dennis, ended in a 6-6 tie. I imagine some ties feel like a win and some ties feel like a loss. How did yesterday's feel?
I guess I could say a win and a loss. There's really, I can't tell you one way or the other. They definitely had the momentum swinging in their direction. But they had a couple broken bad hits, 2 RBI broken bad hit off Swink that really hurt us. But, I'd rather have a tie than a loss.
What was it about the offense early on these last 2 games that has allowed it to put up big numbers in the first couple of innings?
They're just competing hard and squaring balls up and finding holes. Really, there's no explanation for it. They're not doing anything different in the first inning and the second inning as they're doing in the 6th and 7th inning. So just as long as they keep competing hard and giving good at bats and great effort, we're good with it.
As a pitcher, whether you're starting or coming out of the bullpen, what changes when you're pitching with a lead? Do you feel different at all?
No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't. I mean, you shouldn't even know what the score is really as a pitcher. We're always attacking the strike zone and pitching, situational pitching. If it's a tight 1-run game, obviously if their best hitter, you got a 2-0 count on him and he's got power, you don't want to lay anything in there with an open base. So there are situations where, you have to use your brain a little bit. But for the most part, whenever you're pitching with the lead, you just continue to attack like you do from the very first pitch.
There was one particular play in last night's game I wanted to ask you about. In the top of the 8th, what ended up being the last inning of last night's game, ball got away from the first baseman and Armani Guzman tried to come home. He was thrown out. What did you think about his decision to try to score there?
It was an aggressive decision, and we're okay with aggressive moves, but you have to be aggressive smart. So know the situation. That's 1 out, man on third with Bino up. So know the situation. If it's 2 outs, I'm okay with him taking that chance. And I explained that to him, and I think he understood. But, aggressive smart was the word I used last night. But we're never going to yell or get mad at anybody for being aggressive.
Chatting with Dennis Cook on the Manager Show. A's and the Cotuit Kettleers tonight at Veterans Field. Dennis, you add to the lineup tonight Ty Peoples from Georgia. I know you've been talking about him the last couple of days, and you expect him to be a regular outfielder as the season goes on here. What should Chatham fans expect to see from Ty Peoples?
I have no earthly idea. I've never seen him play. So we're going to all learn together.
Did you talk to Wes Johnson at Georgia or anybody about him when you decided to bring him here?
I talked to Brock Bennett, who is their assistant coach recruiting coordinator. He led their team in the fall with home runs. And when I saw that, I decided to take him and Cole. So Brock likes him. I liked him a lot. He's obviously now at Alabama. He's in the portal, but now at Alabama. But Brock liked him a lot, and I trust Brock. So, we'll see.
When this time of the summer comes around, it's usually the time that the most roster turnover occurs in the Cape Cod League. You got the draft coming up. You just had the MLB Draft Combine. What is it like right now?
It's manageable but crazy. We have Drew Barrett coming in. He'll be activated for the third baseman from Southern Miss. Junior, I don't know how to say his last name.
Milwaukee.
There you go. From Oregon is going to be here on the 6th. We got some more pitching coming in. That's going to be activated on the 2nd. So we're regenerating our roster, and there will be some moves. But right now I think we're playing with 23 guys. So we're light. Probably going to need another catcher somewhere down the line here. I'm looking right now, and possibly a shortstop. So I'm looking. So I just don't want to take just anybody. I want to make sure I'm doing the right thing by the organization and try to give us the best chance to win.
When you say, okay, I have to go out and look for a catcher or look for a shortstop, What types of places do you look?
I call agents. I call coaches. I ask our players, hey, you guys, did y'all have a good catcher? And if they say yes, then I try to find out if he's playing somewhere. If he's not, then there's my answer. I trust the kids. You know, they're around them year-round. So I'll ask anybody. So I'm not scared to pick up the phone and call, you know, agents, coaches, whoever.
As the season winds up and more players come through, how do you reestablish your expectations and the organization's expectations to new players who come in?
Well, you hope that you have a core of kids that have been here all summer that kind of do that for you, because the players should police themselves, not me policing them. You know, the kids that have been here, I think, understand what we're asking them to do, and it's very minimal. It's be good people, play the game the way it's supposed to be played, and compete your rear end off. So we're easy. So, and hopefully the kids will relay that message on to the new guys.
That's the Manager Show with Dennis Cook. A's and Kettleers coming up. Dennis, as always, thank you for the time.